Good morning, everybody. This is Mitzi with Mitz Adventures. That's short for the Misadventures of Mitzi. um, it's a wonderful day today. I slept good again. The heater's working great, and I woke up a little earlier because I laid down a little bit earlier last night. So I woke up around 6:30. It was just barely starting to get light, and I sat up and made my coffee, and then it was light by then, and I made me two little pancakes. So I had two little pancakes and coffee for breakfast this morning, and still coughing. However, I've noticed that my cough. Shit. I should not try to talk when I'm coughing. Don't know why I do that. Don't have any idea why I do that. Okay. Phew wee. I think someone's telling me I talk too much. Because every time I start to talk, I want to cough. Okay. Doggone it. Okay. So today is, I'm getting down to almost no pills left. I've got I think 2 or 3 days left on my pills, and I'll be done. 2 days left, I think. Let me look real quick. No, that's the wrong one. Where is it? That one's 2 days. This one, what do I got in here? Yep, 2.5 days. That's it. So, I've noticed what I was going to say before my cough so rudely interrupted me was I noticed my cough is getting better unless I try to talk. Certain things would happen every time I'd cough before. And the pressure in my head when I coughed, that's gone. I'm not having that anymore. No more buzzing. So I'm coughing kind of more normal. That is felt more like a normal cough, even though it still feels like I want to cough still. So I still have that urge to cough, but it's not as hard of a cough. It's not straining my brain or any other part of my body, which I'm so happy about. Man, these pills, I don't want to get into it too much because it's TMI, but they really mess up your system as far as as far as waste disposal goes. Phew-wee. I'm so glad I'm not taking all those pills like I was. I mean, it tapers down as you go. You know, like you take 4 tablets, 4 days. You take 4 tablets, and then it goes down to 3 tablets for 3 days. And I'm on 2 tablets for 2 days. This is the second day of 2 tablets, and then tomorrow 1 tablet, and it's done. And I'm guessing that must be the biggest culprit, because as it tapered off, my stomach tapered off. Thank God, because oh my gosh, you do not want to have to go through that. That's why I said, I've talked to people who said that they've had to go through the regime twice to get rid of the pneumonia. That's not for me. I need to get rid of it. One set of pills, get rid of it, gone. Because I don't want to do this again. I do not want to take these pills again. So, that just means in 2 days I'll be better. Yeah, I won't be 100%, but I already feel lots better. So, what's next on the agenda? Clean this stupid place up and make it to where I can actually move. I may buy me a saw if it comes down to that and just cut off. I probably only need to cut off 1 inch of my frame to get this to fit sideways. I still want to put it in the back again. I don't care if my feet bang into the walls. I can always hang them over to the side, sleep at an angle, whatever I have to do. And also, I've decided I have enough room. If my bed is back there, I can get a wider bed to where I can have a little more room than this, you know. And so I'm probably going to do that too eventually, get like another frame and just build it out a little bit. Because I've been thinking about it, and yeah, should not be a problem. So that's on my list also. I also want to cut down my counter, make it into a table so I can sit at it. So, yeah, I got a couple things on my list of things I want to do. And it's getting clearer what's important and what I need to do. And the longer you're out, I think the more likely you are to narrow things down. Because I've had so many ideas on what I want to do with this van since I've gotten it. But it is getting narrowed down, which is a good thing because I couldn't have done everything. And if I'd had the money to do it as I thought things up, it would have been a mess because I have totally different ideas now than I did in the beginning. If that makes any sense. I still am going to take into account the fact that I will have a cat eventually. So when I do get things finished up here, it's going to be finished up with the idea that there's going to be a kitty cat in here and a litter box and an easy way to empty the litter box. That stays in my head. Okay, I've thought about taking out the front seat. I'm still considering it, but just don't know. I just don't know if I want to do that because once in a while it's nice to be able to put someone in the seat with me, like a grandkid or a son, you know. So I just don't know that I want to take the seat out. I may want to replace the seat with one that goes flat back so that if someone does travel with me, they can lay on that seat like a bed. But other than that, I think I may have to keep the front seat and just figure out a way to use it for storage if there's no one in it, and an easy way to clear it if I need to put someone in it. Okay. Haven't taken my pills this morning yet. In case you're curious, this is amoxicillin something. So this is a big one, a big old horse pill. I take it twice a day. This is, well, I'll do that one in a minute. This is the one that was, 4 tablets for 4 days, 3 for 3 days. That's prednisone, 10 milligrams. I'm down to the 2 days, 2 tablets. This is the second day. And tomorrow I got 1 tablet left after today. And I'm done with that one. Hallelujah. And then these two are blood pressure. The Cinepril and amlodipine. And the Cinepril also has a water pill, hydrochloro water pill, whatever it is. It's a big long word. So I'm going to go ahead and keep taking these. I have an appointment with the doctor that's going to be my new primary doctor for now anyway, in Parker on the 29th. And, oh yeah, I got a message from one of my subscribers, Christopher. Pretty sure that's what your name was. I don't know why the message didn't show up on my messages on my videos. For some reason it grabbed it and said for your review or something. And on my phone it's hard for me to get to certain things, and I didn't even realize there were messages in there that didn't get cleared to show up. So I sent you an email. Haven't heard from you. Very nice gentleman. He's in Parker, and he offered to let me stay there. This was a while back, and I just saw the message a couple days ago, so I don't know exactly when he sent it to me, but I thought that was a very nice offer. And I still would like to meet you when I come to Parker. I got to come to Parker to see the doctor on the 29th. And if you will write me back, I'll send you my phone number, or you can send me yours and I'll call you. But, yeah, I do like meeting my subscribers. And You know, we do it safely. I'm not crazy or anything. I'm not going to go to someone's house if I don't know you. But we can meet for lunch or for breakfast. My favorite thing, you know. We'll get together somehow and get to know each other, you know. And you're so close, I'd hate to not meet you. Okay, so I got that said. I still haven't gotten organized enough to where I have notes. I used to write myself notes so that I'd remember to tell you things, you know. And I haven't found that little, it was like a wet wipe, you know, where I could wipe it off and start over. I need to find another one of those. I can get them at the Dollar Tree for $1. But, because I keep forgetting to tell you things that I want to tell you. Okay, so this day is going to start off. I am going to unplug and drive because I need water, and I don't have a filter yet for the water spout here, and it's like this far from the ground. So Rita brought me a filter that's about this long, and it's almost hits the ground if you screw it in, and then you can't get anything screwed in down here because it's this far from the ground. So she said something about getting, you know, a short hose with male and female. I don't know. It made sense when she told me about it, but I can't really explain it. But evidently you should have a filter when you get water out of the faucet here. So we're working on that, and if nothing else, I'll spend a quarter and get a gallon. You know, that'll last me another 2 days. And it's only a quarter here. What a deal, you know. And I want to go by the dump site, or the waste dump site, and empty my that and just take the garbage. There's a garbage place here, but I mean, this is like my personal waste, you know. I want to take it to that place that accepts that stuff. Phew. Okay, I'm still out of breath from talking, but as you can see, oh, someone said they can't hear me wheezing. I could not hear me wheezing. I mean, when I'm laying down at night, I could hear it. But when I'm talking on here, don't talk, Mitzi. Okay. When I'm talking on here, I can't hear me wheezing. But evidently you guys can. And I have noticed when I'm laying down at night, I don't hear me wheezing anymore. So the wheezing is gone. Yay! Okay, so let's see what we do today. I gotta take a cough drop, need to take my pills, and probably do a shot of, oh, that's the other thing. I have albuterol. I'm gonna do a shot of that first thing in the morning, which is now. I usually do it before I eat or anything, but I woke up and had coffee. And then I said, I gotta have some food. So I made my pancakes. Oh, last night when I woke up, you know how I said I have used to light up a cigarette? I made me a peanut butter sandwich last night. I don't want to do that. I don't want I don't want to do that every night. That's the other thing I'm going to do when I go out today. I'm going to look for just a cheap little throwaway e-cigarette that maybe I could use until I get my supplies from Don. If that's a bad idea, let me know. But I remember having one like that just lasted like a week or two. Long time ago. My son wanted me to try it, and I tried it. And back then, this was a while ago, it was shaped like a cigarette. They made it look like a cigarette, but it weighed like 5 times what a cigarette weighs. So it didn't do what I was hoping it would do. I wanted to be able to hang it out of my mouth and pretend I had a cigarette in my mouth. And I couldn't do that because it was so heavy it couldn't just hang in my mouth like a cigarette. But, yeah, I'm going to look, see if I can find just a cheap one for now. So that when I wake up at night, I can take a couple puffs off of it and not want to make me some, you know, a third dinner. Or whatever, a second dinner. Okay. Plus, I'm going to run out of peanut butter. I'm down to like this as it is. And I don't want to eat it all in the middle of the night. No, I don't want to do that. That's not a good plan. Pee-wee. Okay. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. There's the laundry room. This is where I'm staying. And there's my van. So I'm real close to the laundry room. And my car wouldn't start this morning, so the man in this little house here that they rent out also gave me a jump. And I went and got a short hose from a water spout. I bought some water for a quarter. I bought a blue disposable e-cigarette. So when I wake up in the middle of the night tonight, we'll see if that helps. Yeah, this is difficult for me to hold up. But I figured I'd do something outside for a change. Let you see that I do come outside once in a while. I need the sunshine. So I've been sitting out here. And just enjoying the breeze. It's a nice breeze, nice sunny day. Well, it was a good productive day today. And I had some grape nuts. Yay! I went and got water at the pilot station. Or no, I don't know. I went to the pilot to get the e-cigarette. That's what I did. And there's a DQ in there. And I thought, oh, ice cream. I think I'll have some ice cream. I hardly ever do milk, so I figured it wouldn't hurt me. So I went in there and they had malt, so I got a vanilla malt, a very small, about this tall. And I was drinking it and I thought, man, I can't drink all this. But I started thinking about it and I thought, wow, that's sweet enough. I could put my grape nuts in here and have my grape nuts. So I got it about halfway down and I filled it up with grape nuts. And I sat outside after I got back here. And I had grape nuts, so I may not have dinner. Because it's about 3 o'clock, 3:30. And I'm not hungry. I just had a bunch of grape nuts. But if you ever need milk and you don't buy milk like me, I don't buy milk. And I don't like warm milk. So buy a little bitty malt from DQ and you can put your grape nuts in it or your cereal or whatever because it's sweet enough. You don't have to add sugar to it or anything. Not coughing much, but it's still there. Oh, I hate coughing. Have I mentioned that? I probably have. Okay. So I'm going to go outside again because it's a little bit warm in here. It's not quite close enough to cool down time. But I just thought I'd end it now while it's still bright. If I need to add anything to it, I'll add to it, but I'm going to end it here. I think tomorrow, well, we'll see how the e-cigarette thing does tonight. I think it's going to work out. I took a little puff of it and choked. So I took a littler puff of it, and I think it'll work. Where's it at? Where's that little thing at? There it is. I have no idea how long it lasts, but this is a disposable blue e-cigarette. Classic tobacco flavor. I didn't want any fancy flavor. And you take this off, and you suck on it. I can't do any more than that or I choke. But that's what I'm going to use tonight. I don't really have an urge for it right now. I think when I wake up in the middle of the night and when I get up and have my coffee, it still doesn't taste like a cigarette. It's got some kind of flavor. And I don't really care for flavored smokes, but I think it might work. It's got to be better than having a sandwich every time I wake up at night. Okay. And I will report back tomorrow and let you know how it went. Love y'all. Love you, Patty. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Valley Bliss.